My name's Olivia Knight and I'm founder of Patchwork Present, which is a group gift site that lets friends come together to fund one gift that's really wanted piece by piece. Well, it was a kind of accidental idea, I guess, because it solved a particular personal problem, which was that I was getting married to my partner who I'd been with for 10 years. We had 2 kids already, we'd already made our nest, I guess. So when it came to sorting out our wedding invites and therefore doing the gift list, we straight away knew that we didn't really want friends to buy us stuff. We've never used a pestle and mortar, we don't use napkins, let alone napkin rings, but actually there was one thing that we really did want, and that was to have a family honeymoon to Cuba. But really we're going to be struggling to fund that unless we could ask friends and family to help. So I created a site which sort of ended up being a prototype site, I guess, which allowed friends to come together and see the honeymoon that we'd been dreaming of, but all the component parts of the honeymoon laid out. So it was like a patchwork of images. And then people could not just have the joy of choosing a gift and contribute what they could afford, but they could choose things that they had some connection with that gift. You know, my husband's best man could buy him 150 beers from that honeymoon patchwork, and my nan could buy us a night in a hotel to make sure we had clean sheets for the night. So people had a real element of choice, something personal, and made the money meaningful. But of course what we got was the chance to collect that money and use it locally when we got to Cuba and really fund the experience that we'd been dreaming of. And when friends bought us a beer in a bar or a packet of cigars or a diving trip, instead of them just, as you would on a conventional gift list, just be done with it, when we went to our honeymoon, we could take photographs of us enjoying our experience with our 2 beers in the bar or our day behind the wheel of a 1950s car, and say thank you to people individually for that particular piece of the present that they had helped to fund. After that, friends saying what a great idea and wanting to use it for their own wedding, and then subsequently me realising that actually this gift-giving thing, whether it's weddings or it's children's birthdays, there's such a huge amount of wasted time, effort, love and money that goes into giving each other tokens to show each other how much we love each other. And often those gifts are unwanted, not necessary, at best end up in a charity shop and at worst in landfill. So it kind of got me thinking that actually if we could be much more collective and resourceful around all different gift-giving occasions, we could really help each other to get the one thing we want and not the 25 things we don't.